So one of the questions I get asked a lot is a CBI program legal? Well, absolutely, of course it is. This is where you can buy a citizenship in another country, and it is a very robust legal process and more common than you think. And the best route to do this, the most common, is to simply buy property. So how it works is a lot of these countries, primarily in the Caribbean, but there's also countries in the Pacifics and also Africa, who will sell you a citizenship in return for property investment. So when you go to one of these countries and you find a property, you buy the property, whether it's to live in or simply as an investment, they will grant you a citizenship in that country when you buy the property. Now, the countries do this because they want to attract wealth. It's a very good way of saying, come, spend some money in our country, buy a home here, and the cherry on the top of buying a home is we'll actually give you a citizenship with a passport. And that is very, very appealing. Now, the property route is not the only route. A lot of these countries will offer citizenship if you do a donation. So if you invest in the country in one of the government funds where you typically will earn some interest or get a return over time, you will get a citizenship. But the most obvious and often the easiest, especially with prices increasing recently, is to acquire a property. And if we look at the Caribbean, they all have the same criteria. It is generally a $200,000 investment. And depending on what country you go to, whether it be St. Kitts, Dominica, Grenada, St. Lucia, etc., the values of the properties will vary. If you want a super nice 5-bedroom villa with a swimming pool in St. Kitts, it's going to cost you a lot more than $200,000. But the minimum threshold is a $200,000 investment into a property would get you a citizenship and a passport. And you can apply to have this for your whole family. You can add your spouse and children as well. So that is why a lot of these CBI programs are becoming so popular. If you do look to buy a property, if you're an international property developer or you wish to invest some money abroad, it's a very good way because you can buy a property, you can live there, you can Airbnb it, you can rent it out, you can over time sell it at a profit. I know certainly St. Lucia and Antigua, people have seen an excellent return on capital. The compounding of just owning a property there can be very, very strong. So one very good investment. But also you get a citizenship, and that comes with various tax benefits, banking access, etc., etc. And this is why a lot of these CBI programs are becoming so popular. If you would like some information or to view a list of properties you can purchase in these different jurisdictions and countries, well, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can send me an email or direct message. The links are in the bio, and I'll be very happy to send you some further information on what options would be available.